Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Core Strength, and we're about to dive deep into a problem that's plagued travelers since, well, probably since those little wheeled suitcases were invented. We're talking about lost luggage. We've all been there, right? Cool. That moment of dread at baggage claim. The carousel's still going, but your bag is nowhere in sight. It's like your luggage decided to take a little vacation of its own, leaving you stranded with nothing but the clothes on your back and a toothbrush you swiped from the hotel lobby. But fear not, my friends, because today we're arming you with the knowledge, the tools, and maybe even a few travel hacks that'll make your luggage stick to you like glue. We're going to outsmart those baggage handlers, defy the odds, and ensure your belongings arrive safe and sound every single time. So buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and get ready for a wild ride. This is how you travel smart and never ever lose your luggage again. Before we even think about stepping foot in an airport, we got to talk about home base. This is where the magic begins, where we lay the foundation for a smooth travel experience. That's right, we're starting with your luggage itself, your trusty travel companion that holds all your essentials. Think of this as Operation Luggage Protection, a pre-game ritual to outsmart those baggage handlers. It's all about being proactive. Step one, we purge. And I'm not talking about your questionable travel snacks. We're talking about a thorough cleanse. We're getting rid of those old faded airline stickers and baggage tags clinging to your suitcase like ancient relics. They've served their purpose, but now it's time to let them go. Seriously, they're like baggage magnets for confusion. They can cause mix-ups and delays. It's like decluttering, but for your suitcase. A clean suitcase is a happy suitcase. Nobody needs that kind of negativity in their life. A clutter-free suitcase means a clutter-free mind. A clean slate, a fresh start, that's what we're going for. It's like hitting the reset button, plus it's way more satisfying than it has any right to be. There's something therapeutic about it, so grab your suitcase, find your inner Marie Kondo, and thank those old stickers for their service before you rip them off and toss them in the trash where they belong. It's a small act of gratitude. Trust me, your suitcase will be thanking you for it. It's like giving it a new lease on life. All right, now that we've decluttered, it's time for the fun part, giving your suitcase a personality. This is where creativity comes into play. Because let's be real, nobody wants to be that person at baggage claim, squinting at a sea of identical black suitcases, wondering if their unmentionables are about to become someone else's problem. It's a nightmare scenario. Imagine this. The baggage carousel starts rolling and bam! Your suitcase pops out like a unicorn in a sea of donkeys. It's a moment of triumph. That's the power of personalization, my friends. It's about making a statement. We're talking bright colors, bold patterns, maybe even a few strategically placed stickers. The sky's the limit. And got a favorite band, a quirky quote, or a picture of your dog that makes you smile? Slap it on there, make it yours. It's all about self-expression. And if you're not ready to commit to a full-blown suitcase makeover, no worries. There are other options. A vibrant luggage sleeve can work wonders. It's a quick and easy fix. It's like a superhero cape for your bag, instantly transforming it from drab to fab. It's a game changer. Plus it adds an extra layer of protection. It's a win-win. Your suitcase will be stylish and safe. Now, before you even think about zipping up that suitcase and calling it a day, we've got to talk about documentation. This isn't just about making sure you have your passport and boarding pass. It's about creating a foolproof system to keep track of your belongings. And no, I don't mean boring travel insurance forms. While those are important, there's something even more practical you can do. We're talking about the power of photography, people. This simple step can save you a lot of hassle down the road. This is where things get next level. By taking photos of your packed suitcase, you're creating a visual record of your packing genius. We're creating a visual record of your packing genius. This isn't just for show. It's a practical step to ensure you know exactly what you packed. Why? Because nobody wants to rely on their sleep-deprived memory after a pre-flight meltdown at the airport. Take photos of everything. This way, If something goes missing, you have a clear record to refer back to. I'm talking wide shots of your perfectly organized suitcase, capturing the overall layout and how everything fits together. Close-ups of your neatly folded clothes, so you can see each item clearly, even that weird souvenir you bought on a whim. You never know what might catch the eye of a curious baggage handler. It's like creating a most wanted poster for your belongings, just in case they decide to take an unexpected detour. This visual inventory can be a lifesaver, trust me. If your luggage decides to play hide and seek with the airline, you'll be thanking your past self for this little bit of photographic insurance. It can make the difference between a minor inconvenience and a major headache. Plus, it makes filing those lost luggage claims a whole lot easier. You'll have all the evidence you need right at your fingertips. Now let's talk about the holy grail of travel, the carry-on. This small bag can be your saving grace in a sea of travel chaos. This, my friends, is your lifeline, your best friend, your partner in crime when it comes to outsmarting lost luggage woes. It's your personal safety net. The key here is strategic packing. We're talking essentials only. A change of clothes, your toiletries, any medications you need, and maybe even a spare phone charger. Think about what you absolutely can't live without for a day or two, and maybe even a spare phone charger. You don't want to be caught with a dead phone in a foreign country. Treat your carry-on like a mini survival kit. Pack it with the mindset that your checked luggage might not make it to your destination on time. Think about it. If your checked luggage decides to go on an adventure without you, at least you'll have the bare necessities to survive until it catches up. This could make a world of difference in your travel experience. Plus, you'll be that person who breezes past baggage claim with a smug look on their face. No waiting, no stress, just straight to your destination. And when it comes to choosing a carry-on, size matters. Make sure it's compact yet spacious enough to hold your essentials. Make sure it fits those pesky airline restrictions. You don't want to be caught off guard at the gate. Nobody wants to be that person holding up the line, trying to cram a week's worth of luggage into an overhead bin. Plan ahead, pack smart, and travel with confidence. All right, people, listen up. This next tip is crucial. We're talking about creating a visual record of your bag. I'm talking full-on CSI Luggage edition here. You're going to open up that suitcase, lay everything out, and snap a photo. I know it sounds extra, but trust me, if your luggage decides to take an unexpected vacation without you, this photo becomes your best friend. It's proof of what you packed, how much it's worth, the whole shebang, because let's be real, who can remember every single thing they shoved in their suitcase after a late-night packing frenzy? Not me, that's for sure. This photo is your insurance policy against memory lapses and airline mishaps. Think of it this way, you're creating a missing person poster for your bag, except instead of a grainy photo and a vague description, it's a high-res masterpiece showcasing your packing prowess. You're welcome. Now let's talk carry-on. This is your lifeline, your in-flight survival kit. What's non-negotiable? Medications, one full change of clothes, in case your checked bag decides to go rogue, and all your valuables. We're talking electronics, chargers, that vintage watch your grandpa gave you. Anything you absolutely cannot afford to lose. Treat your carry-on like the VIP section of your travel experience. And don't even get me started on those flimsy airport plastic baggies for liquids. Invest in a proper reusable toiletry bag. We are in the 20th century, people. We're trying to save the planet one carry-on at a time. Plus, a sleek toiletry bag just screams organized traveler. And trust me, nothing says don't mess with me to a baggage handler like a traveler who's got their act together. We're about to drop some serious airport wisdom here. Forget what you've heard about arriving 2 hours early. That's amateur hour, my friends. We play in the big leagues here. We arrive 3 hours early. Why 3 hours, you ask? Because it's the Goldilocks zone of airport arrival times. It's not too early that you're twiddling your thumbs, but it's not cutting it close enough to induce a full-blown panic attack. This gives you ample time to navigate the check-in process, breeze through security without feeling like you're in an action movie, and maybe even grab a ridiculously overpriced airport coffee. You deserve it. Because let's be honest, nothing kills your pre-vacation buzz faster than a frantic dash through the airport, desperately clutching your boarding pass and praying you don't miss your flight. Here's the thing about airports. They're basically microcosms of chaos disguised as organized transportation hubs. But fear not, my friends, because I'm about to give you the keys to the kingdom. First things first, download a map of the airport. Familiarize yourself with the layout, the gates, the locations of those glorious airport lounges. Knowledge is power, people. Second, embrace the power of technology. Those moving walkways, not just for show, use them. Airport trains, your new best friend. We're all about efficiency here. And finally, remember to breathe. Seriously, take a moment to collect yourself, center your chai, and channel your inner airport Zen master. You got this. We live in a digital age, people. Embrace it. Download your Airlines app. I'm not talking about just any old app. This is your digital lifeline to baggage nirvana. Think about it. Real-time updates on your bag's whereabouts. No more standing by the baggage carousel praying your suitcase didn't pull a disappearing act. It's like having a private investigator on your phone, tracking your bag's every move. Plus, these apps are like the Swiss Army knives of travel. You can check in online, snag your boarding pass, and even get alerts about gate changes. It's like having a personal travel assistant in your pocket. And the best part, no more scrambling for that flimsy paper boarding pass that always seems to disappear into the abyss of your carry-on. Go paperless, save a tree, travel like a boss. Now, let's talk about the holy grail of baggage handling, the baggage receipt. That little slip of paper might seem insignificant, but trust me, it's more valuable than you think. Think of it as your bag's birth certificate, its passport to its final destination. If your bag decides to go AWOL, that receipt is your golden ticket to reuniting with your belongings. Here's the pro move. Take a picture of that bad boy. And I'm not talking about some blurry, poorly lit snapshot. I'm talking high resolution, perfectly framed, National Geographic worthy photography. Because in the unfortunate event that your bag takes an unexpected detour, you want to be armed with irrefutable evidence. Consider it your insurance policy against the dreaded lost luggage nightmare. All right, you've made it this far. You've got your stylish suitcase, you've dodged the baggage tag graveyard, you're practically a pro. You've navigated the labyrinth of check-ins, security checks and boarding gates like a seasoned traveller. But hold on, the journey isn't over yet. But here's where things get tricky, especially if you're on one of those globe-trotting adventures with layovers. Layovers can be a minefield, a test of your travel savvy. Layovers, man, they're like the Bermuda Triangle of luggage. Your bags can disappear into the abyss, never to be seen again. Or they might just take a detour to a destination you never planned on visiting. You're about to hand over your precious cargo, your trusty sidekick filled with all your stuff. This is the moment of truth, the point of no return. This is a critical moment, a crossroads in your luggage's journey. One wrong move, one missed detail, and your bag could end up on a different adventure altogether. And there's one question, one magic phrase that can make or break your trip. It's the key to ensuring your luggage stays with you, no matter how many layovers you have. You ready for this? It's a game changer. This question can save you from the nightmare of lost luggage. This is what you ask, and listen closely. Will my bag be checked all the way to my final destination, or do I need to recheck it during my layover? This simple question can save you a lot of headaches. Boom! Mic drop. Seriously, this question is everything. It can mean the difference between a smooth journey and a travel disaster, because nobody wants to be stuck in Paris eating croissants with tears in their eyes because their luggage decided to take an unexpected detour to Dubai. It's a traveler's worst nightmare. Don't let that be you. Ask the question. Be proactive. Take control of your travel experience. Now, you might be thinking, Cor, my flight is a direct flight. I'm good, right? Well, it's not that simple. Well, hold your horses, my friend. There's more to it than meets the eye. There's a difference between a direct flight and a non-stop flight. It's a subtle but crucial distinction. Yeah, the airlines love to play these little word games with us. They can be tricky, but understanding the terminology can save you a lot of trouble. A non-stop flight is like a bullet train straight to your destination. No stops, no detours, just a direct path to where you want to go. But a direct flight, that could mean your plane is making a pit stop like a Greyhound bus picking up passengers along the way. It might not be as straightforward as you think. And sometimes that means your luggage needs to make a pit stop too. It could be unloaded and reloaded, increasing the chances of it getting lost. So how do you know if you've got a direct flight with a layover or a glorious non-stop flight? It's all in the details. Check your boarding pass, my friend. Look for any clues that might indicate a layover. Look for any connecting flight numbers, any sneaky little airport codes that aren't your final destination. These are the red flags you need to watch out for. Knowledge is power, and in this case, knowledge about your flight path is luggage-saving power. The more you know, the better prepared you'll be. So do your research, ask the right questions, and don't let your luggage become a victim of the layover landmine. Be vigilant, be informed, and travel smart. That's it, you made it. You've officially been nicetized on the art of luggage mastery. You're now equipped with the knowledge to conquer airports, outsmart baggage carousels, and keep your belongings safe and sound, no matter where your adventures take you. Remember, traveling shouldn't feel like a stressful game of luggage roulette. It should be exciting, it should be fun, it should be about exploring new places and creating epic stories. And with these tips, you can focus on the adventure, not the anxiety. So, go forth, my fellow travelers, and roam free. Pack those bags, book those flights, and experience the world with the confidence that your luggage is right there with you every step of the way. And hey, if you do happen to lose your luggage, well, at least you'll have an epic story to tell. Just kidding. Seriously, don't lose your luggage, but if you do, you know what to do. You got this. Now, before you embark on your next jet-setting adventure, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join the Core Strength community. We're all about sharing travel hacks, inspiring stories, and maybe a few travel mishaps along the way. Thanks for watching, and remember, the world is waiting. Safe travels!